What is up, my beautiful Geminis? It is yours truly, World Famous Tarot, coming to you with another Gemini read. When it resonates, hit that subscribe, hit that like, drop a comment, show some support. Geminis, I love you guys. You guys have shown a lot of love to the channel. I know we're early in the game and it's still growing, but much appreciated. So, we're going to do a past, present, near, future. Tap into what's hidden, clarify it, go with the Tower message. In the near future, we are more so focusing on the transition to the new year, so Happy New Year. This will be the last video for the month, Gemini, so I hope it finds you well. We're going to be using the classic Rider-Waite. We're going to be transitioning at the very end to the Angels Oracle decks. If you want to get a little more personal, go ahead and follow on Instagram. Other than that, it's about you. Let's do it. All right, Geminis. So, I strongly suggest taking a deep breath, taking a pause, go get a drink, go get some water, put your feet up in the air. I want you to be comfortable. You guys have been under a lot of stress and it's all good. It's life. It happens. Not a bad thing. But let's get into it. So, the recent past, I see I'm just going to be honest, I'm an honest guy here. I'm going to give it to you how I see it, but don't be afraid of anything, right? I'm here to guide you through it. So, in the recent past, I do see that there was a lack of productivity as it relates to your circumstances, whether it be career, other financial sectors, investments, people, places, things, just shit not going the way you'd like. Excuse me for my language, but ultimately, I feel like in the recent past, you've lost a lot of pizzazz, a lot of that fire burning in your heart, that eagerness to live and transform and evolve. So, could it be regarding the financial sector? Things may not be as prosperous as you'd like, which is totally fine. It's a natural human emotion. I would guide to say to you that just because something is quote unquote bad or not going in your direction, it's all part of the human experience. So just take it as you will. In the present energy, I do see a necessity to get back into some sort of health routine, really strengthen your body, your temple, take care of it. And ultimately, when we strengthen our physical, we're strengthening the spiritual as well. So this relates to a lot of injustices you've had, whether it's a bad relationship, bad luck, or you're just shit's not going your direction. I would say unjust. It was unfair. Whatever's been happening has knocked you off of your throne, and it's okay. I get a lot of this energy is just to tell you that it's okay. We can only be strong by pushing our limits and seeing how weak we are, right? And we can only be brave when we're scared. Learn from your Leo friends, maybe, for some of you. And I want you guys to get back in the gym, maybe yoga, whatever you got to do. Tame that beast. Tame the beast within you that loses control, that wants to break shit and scream at the world and scream at a partner, scream at a boss, scream at yourself. For some of you, maybe that's the main message here. Not a lack of self-respect, but rather I want you to hold yourselves to a higher pedestal in a healthy way, of course, but I want you to see the greatness that is within you. Fix your crown. Moving forward as we transition into the new year, Happy New Year, by the way. It's a lot of serious tone energy. So dealing with contracts, dealing with clients, dealing with the sort of 3D structure that is rules. A lot of stern energy coming from either you or an outside energy here. And I would just, do your fact checking. King of Swords is usually my, sometimes involving paperwork for some reason. So take what you will with that information. That's not going to be for all of you. There's an energy of how you are giving. So yeah, love and light, but then we got our shadow. So find a healthy balance where you're giving from a place that is truly giving, to give back either to your community or even giving back to yourself or a close loved one. Don't give from an angry perspective or a feeling of being forced to. This could be someone sort of pulling on your energy and you're being forced to sort of answer and step up to the plate. So I think that's a very healthy message as we transition to the new year. Are you going to step up to the plate? Are you going to be the best version of yourself that you can be, Geminis? Going into what's hidden, I think there needs to be a healthy pace for you. The healthy pace is a necessity because for your tower, you're carrying a lot of burdens, a lot of people's energies, maybe a lot of your own energies. Again, for some of you who need to lose some weight, don't get offended. It's just sometimes it comes up and it is what it is. No judgment here, but overall, let's take care of our temple the best way we can. We're all we all have our flaws. So going back to the principle of the energy is letting go of the burdens. Life is good. And if it's not, then do your best to make it good. But sometimes we do have to carry those burdens, right? To have sort of a quote unquote happy outcome. Whether it's success in this, success in that, so inner success, going back to the strength energy, it's gonna be the tough days in the gym. It's gonna be the tough days at work. The best relationships sometimes have their tough days. So just think about, going back to the principle of it all, how much you're carrying, and learn to let it go. Learn to forgive. Learn to let people go if you have to. Learn to maybe give up a project or two. Pick it up maybe down the line, but the 9 of Wands like that is going to continue to the 10 of Wands and it's going to collapse. So either that's burnout or either that's going to be the incompletion of a project, missing a date. And not date like romantic, but date as in important dates on your calendar. Like, again, take a breather. Yeah, we want forward movement, but there's a huge emphasis on you've been slowed down for a purpose. You've been slowed down to teach you to realign, to focus on what you're really manifesting. And ultimately, all is good under the sun. So, and sun as your clarifier for your moon energy, I think that's beautiful. Because that's how I see the hidden and the clarifier. They've got the moon energy and the sun energy. So for you to get a sun as the clarifier to what we're reading, I think it's all on point, but it's all going to be okay. So even failure, there's an emphasis on the struggle here. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to fail. That may be where your solution lies. So Gemini is powerful reading. Very, very intense. You guys must be working on some crazy things. And if you're not, then maybe get a goal or two in mind. Whether fitness, spiritual, educational, financial, you name it. Romantic goals, self goals, working on yourself. Happy New Year's. Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. You're not alone. You're not alone. Very powerful, that card. I love that guardian angel. So if it's resonated, guys, hit that subscribe, hit that like, drop a comment, show some support. Gemini's coming out. I think you guys were number 1 or right behind Libra. Forgiveness and understanding. Did I not call it out earlier? Yeah, holding a lot of burdens, and it's normal. It's life, right? A lot of people have to master the art of forgiveness, and it's not easy. So Geminis, till next time, I love you guys. Peace.